Hey family. Okay, y'all, where do I start? Hello, hi, welcome back to my life, my channel. So much has happened, so much has changed over the last few months. I think the last video I did was just dealing with depression and things like that, and I think once I catch you guys up, that video is going to make a little bit more sense, because you'll kind of see like what's been going on in my life and what's been happening. And I've been trying to figure out the best way to catch you guys up, because I didn't want to just sit down and talk through the things, which I plan on doing. I wanted to somehow show you guys just clips of like what's happened, because the funny thing is I've tried to record and I've tried to vlog throughout this journey, and so I have like all of these bits and pieces of clips of my life over the last few months that are just incomplete, and I didn't finish, and I just kind of never posted. Some are complete and finished and I just never posted them. And so I wanna kind of like take y'all back and just show you just tiny clips, and then maybe come back and sit down and bring you up to speed of where I've been. I hope this makes sense, and I hope this works out in my mind the way I'm envisioning it. So yeah, so today's video is just going to be a montage of like clips over the last few months of 2022. I think starting from June until January of 2022. I'm just gonna kind of put some clips together of our life over the last few months. So my hope is that I'll do this little montage, kind of take you guys back and then come back and just sit down and fill you in on everything that's transpired over the last few months. So that's what this video is going to be. It's literally just going to be a montage of like glimpses and clips into my life over the last 6 months. So if you are new here, hello, hi, welcome. My name is Tanya and I am the non-traditional mommy, and on this channel we do life, y'all. We do vlogs, we do reviews, we talk about homeschooling, we talk about marriage, basically anything that's placed on my heart. So if any of that is of interest of yours, I would love for you to stick around, join my family by hitting the subscribe button. To the rest of my family, I love you guys. You guys are the MVPs. I love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back, resuming life with me. Thank you for following along on Instagram, for checking in, all of the things that you guys do. That's why I love y'all. That's why I continue to press along. So I love y'all. All right, let's jump into this video and then we'll come back and we'll sit down and we'll chat. Sounds good, y'all? Sounds good? I hope so. All right, y'all, let's rewind it back and I'll see y'all back here. Love y'all. What? Bones. What kind of bones? Big bones. It looks like someone's been having a party down there, that's for sure. Yeah. That is horrible. So, is there alligators down there?
Surprise!
That was a big crab. Nobody move, Charlie. It's a big crab.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. Should we help it?
No, because it's not going to want to come out if we help it. That one's died? Why are you taking them
That
out?
was a big one. Wait, Major.
Major, why are you taking them out?
It's because they're trying to get out.
Here, turn them over so they'll, you know.
But Charlie, you gotta have to back out.
That light guard was alert.
There it is.
I don't see it.
Charlie, right in front of us. Like literally where my phone is pointing. By the time we get back home, he gonna be able to swim in the deep side. He gonna get his green band. He gonna be ready.
It's a real alligator.
Oh my God, it is.
That is.
Wait, stop moving me.
Stop moving, stop moving, stop moving.
Making me shake. Oh
Is
my
that the
Lord,
first time
look
seeing
at that.
an alligator? No, we've seen it
That
at,
thing is just out and about
this is our first
at
time seeing.
McDonald's.
This is
That
our
is
first.
so dangerous.
Major, this is our first. This is our first time seeing it in.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bradley. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, go! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sissy. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, happy birthday. One more time. Yeah, one more time. Yeah, one more time. Water, okay. Yeah, happy birthday, Amber.
Nah, it's this one.
All the way around. Around.
And it's smiling.
You want to sit right here? We'll take your picture. Oh. Yep. Oh, oh, oh. Ah. We are here. We're sitting in the car because I don't know if they're open yet. The class starts at 6, I think. I hope. I'm pretty sure it's 6. Hour and a half. So yes, 6. And yeah. We made it. That's all that matters. Day 3. Let's see what happens. See y'all in an hour and a half. What are we on, y'all? Day 4. Let's say Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Day 4. Today is a bar class. Is it bar or bear? I think it's bar. Hot bar, I think is what it's gonna be. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited about this one. I have no idea what to expect. No idea what I'm getting into. I got a bruise. I don't know how, where it came from or why, but this popped up after classes, so I don't know. Also, my arm is swollen a little bit, so that's also something I noticed after the class yesterday, which I still haven't gotten a chance to tell y'all about how it went. So I'm probably gonna have to sit and do like a full like recap, because usually after the classes I'm rushing to get to work and I don't have time to talk, and then by the time I get home from work I'm exhausted. So wish me luck in this bar class. I hope it's fun. I hope it's not too hard, and I hope traffic is not bad on a Saturday, because 7:45, I'm about to leave now, so hopefully we got enough time to get there. See y'all later. Welcome back from class. Turns out it was not a bar class, but a Pilates HIIT class, because the bar instructor was out, hurt. So it was a Pilates HIIT class that we did today, which was quite challenging, but also really fun. So, you know, it's amazing how those two things go hand in hand. It was really fun. You know, nice, slow, steady movements, but intense movements, very intense, kind of slow movements. I sweated is a word, y'all. Anyway, I was sweating like crazy. Yeah, so I had challenged for myself. One of my habit buildings was to drink just 1 bottle of water a day. Like literally, I'm like starting myself, baby steps, 1 bottle. And y'all, I have been struggling to get through that challenge for the last 3 months. I have not been able to drink just 1 bottle of water. And so for the first time this week, I have gotten through 2 of these things. So it's almost like building one type of habit can domino affect your other habits, and I'm hoping that that's the case with this, that it's just gonna kind of be a domino effect and help with things that I didn't even, you know, wasn't necessarily focused on, because right now I'm just really focused on going for 30 days straight, and in turn it's affecting the amount of water I drink. So cheers to that. I figured I would try to catch y'all up on the yoga class as I take these braids out of my head. Today, I woke up late. We went to a 9:30 class. Today is Sunday, so I didn't have to be at work until 12:30. And so we went to a 9:30 class, and I woke up late. I woke up on time, but then I was like, oh, I got time. So I laid back down and then woke up late. Y'all know how that goes. So I was already kind of flustered and already kind of like, oh, I just should skip the class. You know, you running late, like, just skip it, whatever. I went through that whole battle in my brain. But I was determined, so I got up and went to the class. And the instructor said in the class, he was like, your mind hates you right now, but your body is so grateful. And that stuck with me because it felt like my truth, because my mind literally is like in quitter's mode. Like, I just today was so hard. Like, I really legit was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And part of my journey, you know, right now is understanding like how my mind works and understanding, you know, myself on a deeper level. So for me, I'm really like, everything I'm doing is to understand me more, and on, you know, myself more on a deeper level. It's not necessarily to like fix anything, but more so to gain an understanding of like, why do you think this way, or, you know, why do you get depressed about this, or why does that make you sad? And so we are in day 5, and one thing I know is if I don't feel like I'm seeing results, I need instant gratification. And if I don't feel like I'm seeing any type of result, I feel like it's a lot easier for me to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. So, you know, when I was trying to build my flossing habit, it was easy for me to keep going because I was seeing results. I mean, I was seeing the difference in my teeth. I'm like, okay, why are we doing this again? That's what my brain is saying. It's kind of like you're getting up in the morning when you could be sleeping, and you know you want to sleep, you're tired. Like, this is for what? Like, that's it. Y'all see how fast that was? This is because my hair is so short and I didn't put anything on it to get it for it to stay. So we're gonna try it again tomorrow and see if like those braids last longer. So a couple things. I have a sweat, like, I'm one of those people that's like, ugh, about sweat. So like when my husband comes back from CrossFit, like, don't touch me, like, don't look at me, like, go shower. It's just, I just have a thing about sweat. Always have, probably always will. And so one of the things that happened in today's class was the instructor was trying to correct my posture, and they touched me and they were sweaty, and I was almost died. I almost died. Like, my brain was like, you need to go. You need to go. Like, my brain wanted to run. So tomorrow I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna go to the 6 o'clock class because it's my day off and I really want to sleep. But at the same time, I want to go Thanksgiving shopping. It's just me and Sydney here in South Carolina, but since she's here, I'm gonna try to cook a little dinner. If she wasn't here, I probably would not cook. I would just do nothing. But since she's here, I'll probably try to cook us a little dinner and do a little something. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. So we'll see. But I'll check back tomorrow, y'all. All right. Bye. I am getting ready to go to the 7 o'clock class. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's pitch black outside. It's freezing. I'm not happy. I don't want to go. Like, I genuinely do not want to go to this class. But I'm not going tomorrow because of work related stuff, and I'm not gonna have time. So I'm gonna force myself to go so that I don't feel as guilty because I can't go tomorrow. Y'all, I am just like not a gym girl. I'm just not. It's not who I am, and I'm trying to find something that is going to like spark that in me, and I just feel like the drive to go, and I'm like, yes, let's go. Because honestly, I need to be working out. Like, I really truly need to be doing something for my health, both physical and mental and emotional. So I gotta find something that is going to make me want to like get out of my bed and go. But this so far is not it. Like, this is a drag. Anyway, this is the HIIT class. I did like this class last time I went, so hopefully I'll like it again and I'll come out feeling better, and it's just a matter of getting there. That's the problem. But after, I'll be like, yes, I'm glad I went. Yeah, anyway, that's what I'm feeling, y'all. Can y'all tell that I'm really sad and I really don't want to go? I'm so sad. Okay, it's 6:17. I gotta go. I'll see y'all when I get back, and maybe I'll feel so much better about this choice. I'm back. I'm in my pajamas. I've showered. I survived. I made it. I went to the class and I survived. And it was really hard. Really, really hard. But what I learned is that I really like that type of class. So there's that.
And sing the sleighing song. Just get up off your man, too pretty for his speed. And Richard to an open sleigh, you'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Go get the kids. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Oh! I got that on camera too!
I said I'm gonna have a bunch of unusual footage.
I got good footage. We're going where?
Stand here. My stuff.
Okay. I am pulling out this camera so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself, even though I am talking to myself. I could write it down, but I just don't feel like writing. I'd just rather talk through the emotions that I'm feeling right now. I feel like talking and be more therapeutic for me. It's January 19th, 2023. And 2023 has came in like a wrecking ball. And I say that and I'm kind of laughing because in reality, 2023 is no different than 2020 or 2015 or 2003. And then today is no different, you know. I'm literally finding out that there's a 98% chance that we're gonna be shutting down our South Carolina location. Not because it wasn't thriving, not because we couldn't find employees, not because we couldn't pay our bills, not because the space wasn't what we thought it was, or not because we're expanding, but because we're being forced out. Because we're not a big fish, we're a small business, and a big fish wants our space. So they win, we lose. That's the nature of the game. And I'm okay with that. Fine, you know. Not every business has the values or, you know, the principles that we have and stand on. And I'm learning that if you want to survive in this business game, you got to be cutthroat like this. You got to be, I mean, business. You got to do business. It's nothing personal. You can like somebody, you can like something, but at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for your business. And so, you know, I get it. But man, it sucks. Not because of that, but it sucks because I am so tired of the struggle. You know what's funny is that my lease is up on the 26th, and I was stressed and worried about the store being fully staffed, and that was like my main focus, was getting a full staff here. And today we achieved that goal. I felt some excitement, you know. It goes back to that being dealt a hand and you're like, yes, finally. And the dealer's like, sorry, that was a missed deal. I need, give me that hand back. That's what happened to me today. I felt just a little bit of excitement, and I felt some relief, and been looking at moving, and I allowed myself to get excited about that idea of moving. And then I got this news, and it was like, I remember being pregnant with Jaden and being so afraid. I was still in college, my senior year. And I decided, kind of like now, and I was gonna be excited. And I was grown. I mean, I was 23 actually. No, I was 22. I was grown. I was in my senior year of college. I knew I was gonna graduate. And, you know, I was having a girl. I'm like, I'm gonna be excited about this. Like, this is a good thing. This is something to be excited about. I had my own apartment, you know. And I told my granny, because I was mostly worried about her, you know, disappointing her and her being upset. And she was excited. She even started buying her clothes and had sent me some outfits. And I remember feeling so good about the situation and just feeling a little bit of peace. And then boom. My daughter was born February 7th, and my grandmother died February 10th. And that literally, that moment was transformational for me. It sucked the life out of me. I used to say all the time that if something happened to my grandmother, I would just climb in the casket and die with her. I understand that that was metaphorical. My physical body didn't do that, but my soul did. And that hurt so bad. And it was like to have this joy and then just, man. I am going to stop crying myself a river and having a pity party for myself, and probably read. I am currently reading Atomic Habits again for the second time. I listened to it on audiobook because it was so good that I wanted the physical copy so that I can go through and like highlight and bookmark and just really try to soak the information in. And then usually books that I love, I read at the beginning of the year in hopes that they give me some inspiration and get me through. So honestly, I just thought about it. I need to read The Alchemist because maybe, just maybe, that book will get me through this. To my future self, I love you, girl. You got this. And like everything in your life that you have survived, you will survive this too. So just be strong.
Saturday and Sunday?
I haven't made Saturday and Sunday, but
Bags of balls. Actually, it won't be as bad of a process as you think.
I'll order them.
All right, so yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Let me process this. Where shall I start? So first of all, my nose. See that closet door back there that's missing? It fell off the hinges. I was closing it. It fell off the hinges. Boop. Popped me right in the nose. Thank God my nose was not broken. And it was only a surface cut. So, yeah. That's what happened there. So, if you're wondering why I have a Band-Aid, that is what happened to my nose. I don't know how I feel right now. I feel shocked, like really shocked, for multiple reasons. Just for the stars to line up, it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't look at this any other way but than a pure miracle and blessing. I have to figure out a way to tell him. He's actually flying into town Thursday. And I think what I'm thinking is I'm gonna make a sign, like, you know, for picking him up, and I'm gonna write it on that sign. That's what I'm really leaning towards, but I don't know. So we will officially be shutting down our South Carolina location on Friday. And that's not what these tears are about at all, because I'm fine with that. I made that decision to call it quits. I didn't feel comfortable moving. I don't want to stay with the property we're with. I didn't like how they handled us, how they treated us, and how they talked to us today. So I made the decision. So I feel good about that. I'm crying because I'm so tired. I'm crying because I had hope. And I was like, I was so excited. I got into a place of allowing myself to dream. And that's why I'm sad. I'm sad because I allowed myself to have hope. I'm scared. It's the truth. I'm scared. add another little life to think about. And it's so funny because any other time I would be thinking, oh my God, I don't want another baby. I can't, this is not the right time. And for the first time, I don't feel that way. I feel scared. I feel scared. I feel scared that I'm gonna be so stressed out that I might lose this baby. I'm scared that something might be wrong. I'm so scared that something might happen to me.